So closed because it's a bilateral system rather than being an internet system. So we need that internet of value to be developed. And that's what we spend our time working on, is a replacement for SWIFT and correspondent banking. How do you get all of the payment providers, all of the wallets onto ILP? And then how do you use XRP as on-demand liquidity so that all of these providers don't have to keep balances all over the world because the process is so inefficient. And we think that's the winning kind of killer app. And then I think you, last group talked about a Cambrian explosion. Yeah. Then you get that Cambrian explosion.
Ripple is working on a replacement for SWIFT. That is what the co-founder of Ripple, Chris Larsen, this guy right here, has just confirmed in this video. Ripple is literally competing and will replace SWIFT, confirmed by Chris Larsen, the co-founder and executive chairman of Ripple. Here, the executive chairman of Ripple is Chris Larsen, and he literally, in this video, has confirmed that Ripple is working to replace SWIFT and is working to bring all of the banks onto the Interledger Protocol, the ILP, which is designed by Ripple specifically for financial institutions. So Chris Larsen, the executive chairman of Ripple, has confirmed that Ripple is working to replace SWIFT, and obviously XRP will be used in the Ripple net. And in this video right here, Chris Larsen also confirmed that SWIFT is old and outdated. It needs to be replaced, and Ripple is going to replace SWIFT. So listen to this, you guys.
And we all know that the financial system we have today, it's creaky, it's old, it's from the 70s. SWIFT and correspondent banking is not going to be the system we're going to be living with over the next, 2 decades, right? Way too slow, error prone, it's too closed off, it's too expensive. And I say China is just itching to be the one that designs this next system.
SWIFT is old, it's expensive, it's outdated, and it needs to be replaced. And for example, this chart right here shows the difference between SWIFT and Ripple, XRP, how different they are, because the settlement time on the SWIFT network can take up to 5 days, but Ripple, XRP is 5 seconds max, and the settlement fee for XRP is less than 1 cent. But for SWIFT, it can be up to $50. XRP is 5,000 times cheaper than SWIFT. And here it says that SWIFT requires no Nostro accounts, which are basically accounts that are specifically designed to park your money in there, and that money doesn't do anything. It's just sitting there, it's pointless. It's not earning any interest and it's just sitting there. But with Ripple XRP, you can have on-demand liquidity via exchanges. You don't have to park your money and just let it sit there doing nothing. You can actually put it to work with Ripple and the on-demand Interledger protocol and transparency. Now, XRP in Ripple is a public network, so that means that there is a very high transparency compared to SWIFT, which is a low transparency because it's a private network and Ripple XRP is 24/7 available, unlike SWIFT. So there are so many reasons why Ripple and XRP are better than SWIFT. And here's another video of Chris Larsen, the executive chairman of Ripple, showing us a Bitcoin transaction on the XRP ledger. Yes, Bitcoin could literally run off Ripple and XRP.
Let me show you in my wallet. I've got some other currencies. I want to send another one. Notice that I've also got Bitcoin in my Ripple wallet. Again, Ripple is multi-currency and it's interoperable to Bitcoin. So you can use your Ripple wallet, you can use the Ripple network to also send Bitcoins. Let me show you how that works real briefly. So again, I'll send my friend, this time a payment in Bitcoin. I'll choose a small amount because Bitcoins are expensive. And it's going to calculate paths. And as you can see, I've got a number of currencies I can send. I'm going to go ahead and send Bitcoin. My friend will receive Bitcoin. Confirm that transaction. System's going through a process of consensus. Once again, reached consensus. So what I just did basically is I sent Bitcoin off the Bitcoin blockchain.
This is revolutionary. If you own Bitcoin, if you know any Bitcoin maxis that hate XRP, send them this video, because literally on the XRP ledger you can do Bitcoin transactions within a few seconds. And Chris Larsen demonstrated that. This video is from about 10 years ago. This is an old video. It's not anytime recently. So the fact that Bitcoin itself is slow but can benefit from the XRP ledger to make it much quicker is huge. Like, the Bitcoin community should embrace this. They should love this. Ripple XRP could literally send Bitcoin within a few seconds for super cheap on the Ripple network. So these are the type of things that Ripple and XRP are solving. Like, this is big. And if you own XRP right now, every single one of you watching right now, send this video to someone you know, share this, subscribe, join us, destroy the like button, because people need to see this. A lot of people are still sleeping on XRP. They're overlooking it. They're focusing on Bitcoin or Ethereum only, but XRP is literally the third largest cryptocurrency and can be the first top biggest crypto in the world very easily in the next few years. It is literally solving the Bitcoin problem, and XRP Ripple is going to replace SWIFT. Chris Larsen, the executive chairman, the co-founder of Ripple, has confirmed that on multiple occasions. Leave a comment down below, share the video. I love y'all, and I will see you very soon. Until the next time, Wynand Crypto out.